Hey beautiful angels, and welcome to another pick a card reading. I know I've been gone for some time, but I'm back again with another one. I really hope that everyone is doing well and staying safe during these hard times. But this week is Halloween. We have Halloween on Saturday, and we also have a full moon. So I figured let's do some moon oracle. All right, so we have the Queen of the Moon here. We have the Deviant Moon, and we also have Tower of the Devine. All right, the way this pick a card is going to work though is I'm gonna show you that I'm making the piles. It's not pre-pulled and I see and I know what things are going on as people assume, but the piles are going to be made right in front of you and then we'll go from there. All right, so I'm gonna pull 4 oracle cards, and then depending on what card it is, we'll either use the Deviant Moon or we'll use the Tower of the Devine. Alright, so before we do get started with these readings, I do want to mention that information on private paid readings will be listed in the description box down below, as well as how to win a free reading giveaway, which we will still do, even though I did not post much for this month. Also, please note that until October 31st, readings are 50%. Full readings are 50% off. I'm also doing on the 29th, the 30th, and the 31st. One question will be $10. So, yes, anyways, so I hope for you to reach out to me. Information again will be in the description box down below, and let's get started. All right, so we're gonna put these to the side here, and let's see. We're gonna keep them face down because we want to make sure that you intuitively pick your pile. So we have group 1, right? Group 2, we're not gonna look at those. Group 3, and group 4. All right, so we have our groups here. Let's split them up evenly. And let's pick your pile. So now we have group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. I decorated them nice a little bit for you. Okay, so let's take some time again to really look into each one and whichever one calls your name. All right, group 1, we have your card here. So let's move your pyramid out of the way and your oracle message. We have the full moon. Group 1, remember, October 31st is a full moon, right? And with full moon, we have power. We want you to channel your power, all right? So your full moon message. Your full power message, right? The full moon is where you're going to be in your power, group 1. Okay, you want to channel your full power, be at your most highest potential here, okay? So we have here the 7 of Wands. Right away, stand your ground, do not let yourself fall. We have the King of Cups. Understand your emotions, understand the reason for why you feel a certain way. All right, we have the Devil here. This is the time for you to channel what it is that you have, your powers, your intuition. Get in line with it all, because your intuition is going to tell you what's not right. Cycles are going to be breaking. All right, group 1. So just know your worth. Understand your worth. We have the 3 of Wands here, and that shows you looking out into the horizon. Really, you have a long journey ahead of you, so plan accordingly, understand your worth, and everything is going to start falling in line. It's all about opportunities, right? Creating opportunities for yourself and for others around you. Take this time under the full moon and manifest what exactly it is that you want and what you desire. You are going to be in your power. I cannot say that enough. It's just, you are in your glory. You're in your power. It's all about you, Group 1. So I want you to think about all these things that you want and you're looking for in your life. Write them down. Under the full moon, place it into a non-flammable bowl and burn them. Burn your intentions. Put them out into the universe and the power. Watch the power of the moon work in your favor. All right. Need you to be confident and positive. But most importantly, understand your emotions and how you feel and use that to stand your ground and battle all that attacks. All right. So that is your reading, group number 1. And it's a great way to start this pick a card. You are going to be in your power this week, especially under the full moon. May you be filled and guided with peace, love, and serenity. Bye. All right, group 2, welcome to your reading. I'm channeling blue here. This is your pyramid. It's blue, so I feel like a lot of communication is possible. But let's not go off of that because this was just your, just a little design for you. But let's go with let's take a look and see what your oracle message is from the Queen of the Moon. Self-reflection. Maybe it's time to look at yourself in the mirror and really talk with yourself, and not in a crazy sense, but just really channel your worth. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself you are worth everything. You are worth it all. You are not anything bad that these people try to say you are. You are a great person. You are on top. You will be on top, and you will call the shots of your own life and not let others call the shots for you. All right? So let's use the Divine. I feel like the Divine is being called and channeled here. So let's take a look and see what their message is to you. Okay. So let's put you back up here. Let's get the cards that fell on the floor. But we have the World. You will have that world, that closure that you need and you require. We have here the King of Swords. All right? You need to be on top and honest with yourself. Put yourself out into the universe. We have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups tells us that you have a lot being kept inside and you need to let it out. Things that have been bothering you. Your intuition is very, very high. It's definitely under the full moon as well. Right? We have the Devil. All right? This is something that you do to yourself, and you put yourself in that toxic cycle where you keep doing the same thing and going through the same thing over and over and over again. All right? And then we have the Knight of Swords. Notice how also there is a lot of sword energy here, which tells me that you, group 2, have to really cut things that do not suit you out of your life. These need to be removed. Under the full moon on Saturday, I want you to take some time to talk to yourself, reflect upon yourself, and tell yourself that you do not want to keep dealing with these issues that you keep going through. Keep seeing the negative energies that you keep allowing into your life. Remove them. Use that sword energy to remove all negative aspects so you can continue into a positive life and you can enter that next chapter of positive light into your life. All right, because life is beautiful, but if you keep the negatives around, it will not be. All right, group number 2. So that is your reading, and I hope that this resonates with you completely and you have a safe Halloween, and may you be filled and guided with peace, love, and serenity. Bye. All right, group number 3. Let's take a look and see what your full moon message is for Halloween. All right, so we have purple here, the crown of success, but we're not going to go off of that. We're going to go off of your oracle message here. All right, so we have hot moon, extremes. Things are going to be a little hot, maybe a little too steamy. Things are going to be taken to the next level. All right, so I want to use the Deviant moon here. Let's see, why are things going to be in the extreme level? All right, so let's take a look. Ooh, okay. Okay. Let's try to get one more. Okay. Why are things at their extreme here? I'm going to start off with the Hierophant. Okay, Hierophant, connections. I feel like there's going to be some sort of romance that's it means you're gonna get closer with. There's someone you're talking to, maybe dating. Things are just gonna start getting really intense and hot. All right, no more settling for less. Right, with that 5 of Cups, there's no more channeling here. Notice there's also 2 5s here, so things are gonna start taking new phases. All right, we're growing. We're growing into that next level here. All right, you and your partner, or you and a friendship, or someone that you have in your life, it's going to start entering that new phase. All right, we have the Magician. More communication is going to be taking place between you and this partner. This is why things are going to start getting heated, but not heated in a bad way, but romantic. It's going to get very steamy. All right, and then we have the 4 of Pentacles. This is meant for you to happen for you. You need to really allow this person in. That way you guys can enter these phases. You guys can approach life in the way it's supposed to be. Life is making you and this person get together. All right, so under the full moon, maybe you guys will have some sort of communication or conversation that brings you together into that romantical side. Maybe things will get heated in a romantic level, in a romantical way. Notice how I made up a word, romantical. But I want you to let it all out, because I also feel like things have been built up, or you've been holding some things in here, especially with the 4 of Pentacles. But group number 3, I want you to take that time to see the potential you have to grow with your partner, if that makes sense. All right, you guys are going to get together. No more focusing on that negative, the bullshit that happens between the 2 of you, right? Because the 2 of you have potential to grow. Things have been growing between the 2 of you. All right, so it's time to let it happen. Maybe this tension between the 2 of you has been brewing up, and it's time to release that tension. Maybe at the full moon, it's when it's going to happen. All right, so that is your reading, group number 3. And may you be filled and guided with peace, love, and serenity. And may you also have a safe full moon Halloween. Bye. All right, group number 4, it's time to hit the floor. Let's take a look and see what your Halloween full moon message is for this week. All right, we have our clear quartz mixed with the rose quartz, and usually that does channel love, but let's see what exactly your message is. All right, so we're gonna put your pyramid to the corner. And we have nourishment, fruits, growth. Maybe it's time for you to allow things to grow. Go out there, be a go-getter. And I'm going to use the Tower of the Devine for this one because they are meant to give us fruits and growth. And I just feel like with nourishment, you need to be healthy and you need to work on yourself and create love for yourself. Create love for yourself, as I almost dropped all the cards. Okay, so let me pick up the card that fell on the floor. Hey, if I'm in the camera. Let's get one more. And I mentioned love before because of the clear quartz and the rose quartz. I mean, look what we have. We have the Empress, which means just that. Let's try to get one more card. Here, I have an extra, but that's okay. That is A-okay. So again, we have nourishment, which means growth, and really just working on yourself and just being healthy. The Empress shows just exactly that. Growth, love, within yourself, within your partner. We have the Two of Coins, which means you need to find that balance within yourself. Channel under this moon on Friday. Channel what you want. Give yourself these positive affirmations to bring health into your life. I feel like health is possibly a struggle that you may be dealing with, right? We have the Four of Cups here. You are not really focusing on what you have and what you can give and what you can put out into the universe, right? The Four of Coins, right? Definitely channel growth within yourself. Don't just sit there and be like, oh, well, it's whatever, because it's not whatever. It's serious what's going on, all right? But most importantly, we want to be able to make sure that we don't feel low about ourselves here. We have the Three of Swords, which tells us that we've been feeling low, maybe we've just been self-conscious about ourselves. We need to not just sit there and be like, oh, whatever, I'm ugly, whatever, I'm this. We need to bring ourselves out of this funk. And we possibly can be going through this funk because of the Tower. And the Tower shows that things must go wrong for things to go right. If that sounds, I know that sounds very confusing, but it's the truth. You know, things must fall. Your walls must go down to rebuild a new you. You're feeling low at this moment, but it's for now. It's just for now, and things are going to get 10 times better. We're going to be growing. We're going to start feeling better about ourselves. We're going to just really get in tune with ourselves. Forget about love from someone else. Love yourself. Work on yourself. Build yourself. Feed yourself love. Because you are important. You need that love. All right? I hope that this does resonate with you because I want you to feel love for yourself. Don't settle for less. Don't just reserve or put yourself in this little corner and say, oh, well, it is what it is. Let that shit go. No. No more, I'm ugly. No more, none of that. All right? Because the Tower must happen. A Tower is a good thing to see because that means you're going to have that spiritual awakening. You're going to have that regrowth that you've been wanting all this time. All right, group number 4. So that is your reading, and I hope this reading resonates with you. And if so, take it with you. I hope you have a safe full moon Halloween. And most importantly, may you be filled in God with peace, love, and serenity. Bye.